On Las Vegas, Nevada. The whole world is peeking in now, and in some cases participating as well. In a new twist, it's the Croatian national team today in Game 1 on Day 1, taking on the Detroit Pistons here from Cox Pavilion. Let's remind folks of the rules here in Las Vegas. Summer League is a different animal in a lot of different ways. 10-minute quarters, there are 4 of them. 10 fouls per player as well. And Costello comes away with it for Detroit. Former Michigan State star, still trying to find his way into the NBA. Jared Uthoff lost the ball, so no travel there. And
Matt, the thing that's interesting for me is European players a lot more physical, a lot more hands, a lot more bumping with the body. The thing going to be interesting for me for these young
league in Rokos. They have Roko Rogic and Roko Bajim, both in the same starting lineup.
Use their body. They're not necessarily their hands, but they're using their chest, and they're trying to move you off the spot and make you feel uncomfortable. Slow a guy off the dribble, but you also don't want to just play so much ISO basketball.
Right.
Because the purpose of Summer League is showing the coaching staff that you know how to play.
Right.
Matt, do you like the new rule on the reset? To go
I do.
Instead of 24 to 14, I love it.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, particularly at the end of games, is we've got
That's something the coach from Croatia is going to have to talk to his team about.
That is always the problem with the zone. You're guarding an area, not a guy.
Yep.
Sometimes hard season, good enough for the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference.
And Matt, the
swept
officials
by
are letting them
Milwaukee.
play a little bit.
Yeah,
I
they
see
are.
the grabbing and holding and hacking. And now you see
Wild.
yeah, the teammate wide open.
Wild attempt by Chacharan.
Almost right there, didn't you? From
Little
number
bit.
13. That was a great move. Great play by
Chacharan.
Croatia. Oh, the difference. This Croatia team has practiced together a lot. These guys know each other. They've been running the offense probably for years, and that's the advantage that they do have to offset the speed and quickness of Detroit.
Near turnover by Detroit.
Oh no, you
Right.
could, if you told a European player in the 80s to lift weights, they would look at you like you had lost your mind. But now, again, these guys want to make it to the NBA.
And couldn't make the layup. Back comes Svi Mikhailuk for the Detroit Pistons out of Ukraine. That's good. There's the second made 3.
That's what people waiting for.
I think they've already sold it out.
Absolutely.
I don't think I know. Mikhailuk has it for the Pistons. Step back, that's a deep 2, and it's good. Has surprised some folks with his athleticism, and he can do this.
Well, that's what
For
they
sure.
want right there.
Oh,
Guesstimate.
just tall.
Just tall and long. Oh, man. He got mugged. Oh, my God.
A lot
They are
of
letting them
contact
play,
on
aren't
the
they?
play. That was Dividas Serbidas.
And moving guys off the spot. If you look at this, because if these were NBA fouls that they were calling, I think the Croatian team would be in trouble already. But they need to start trying to finish, because the Pistons are playing them to make the pass. They need to start going to the basket with the mindset of finishing.
Yeah, they have overpassed here a little bit in the first half.
Great out-of-bounds play.
Vukovic thought about the 3, gives it back to Rogic. He'll try the 3. That's good.
Tough shot.
12-0 now for Team Croatia. Kawhi turned out to be the Bryce Harper of the NBA. He took a long time to make his decision. Rogic trapped by Cherry. Vukovic has to let it go. Oh, he knocks it down. But look what Domagoj Vukovic found on that 3. Costello inside, Hall with the dunk. Here to see that, I just saw a report that LeBron James and Anthony Davis will be courtside for that game. My chances of finding a seat.
I think we can come in with these passes that we have, and we can
Just hang around.
Absolutely. Just do what we always do.
Chakarun with the jumper for Croatia. Put him up by 8. Kyrie Thomas with a quick answer. What the Pistons come up with for Sean Sweeney. Hall has it out top. Get it to Mikhailuk. Uthoff to the corner. And well executed as Thomas knocks down the 3.
You can tell by looking at them how well they're put together, how physical they are.
A number of guys in their mid to late 20s, and
they should be playing in the over 50 league with
at least 2 players over 30 on this.
And you want guys to be unselfish. You want them willing to make that extra pass, but you want them to recognize, too, when they have to be willing to take that shot.
Nifty ball fake by Radicic, and he winds up getting his shot blocked. That pause really hurt him. Thomas will try another three.
That's
knocks it down. Kyrie. Sakic on Utah. Goes to the left hand and in. That was against the Lakers in 1990.
1990 against the Lakers.
Yep.
Man, 6 minutes?
6 minutes. Brown with the flush.
Mid-range game, and so we just got to make those shots. Right now we're 24th in offense and 12th in defense. So our offense has to.
Season last year in France is that this is all based on upside with him. He's not going to be 19 till December. What is your sense of?
But again, his upside, Matt, is big time. He runs the floor, shoots the ball very, very well, tenacious defensively. I'm working him. That's the big thing with him. He's going to have a lot of improvement, a lot like Pascal Siakam as far as just raw. But we're probably going to throw him out there and let him get some.
That small forward and that two-guard position, not necessarily just about scoring, but athletes, guys that can cause problems, play pass lanes, generate offense through their defense.
Length and size, Sam. That's at the three.
Create some problems. His scoring is going to come from putbacks,
right,
free throws, and in transition. You don't want him standing out there trying to make threes and jump shots. So if you give him, because you got to develop him. So you got to find.
He's still very much learning the game, and now an NBA draft pick with a guaranteed salary for at least a couple of years, options on the back end of that. Just is remarkable for someone who's more
spacing. And so what you want is more of a flow of offense, because back in the day you could load up on those primary offense players. The way the game is now, it's really hard to load up on a team that moves the ball, passes the ball.
It personifies the change in style more than any other NBA player right now, because remember, he was an Eastern Conference All-Star as a back-to-the-basket.
Kawhi Leonard, that's why Kawhi got so many one-on-one opportunities.
And sometimes that floor spacing can lead back to the ISO, and it comes full circle. And if you have a player like Kawhi Leonard, ISO is not such a bad way. 6 threes on the afternoon. Brown feeling it, that's an air ball. Thomas, wide open look, got it. And could have grown up watching them.
5 solid seasons, so if you do the math on it, he would have been in middle school.
That's part of childhood, I guess.
Well, in TV years,
5.
In TV years.
We'll continue this dark theme. You and so many here were at least faced with that thought briefly yesterday during the earthquake that shook Las Vegas.
Matt, that was my 3rd earthquake that I've had the unfortunate.
Croatia learned from this experience. I mean, this is an entirely different sort of venue and scenario for this group against a pro team. In this setting.
It would be an easy thing for them, but it's a difficult thing for big guys to do, to catch and finish. I'll tell you what, you let them get their feet set, they can do that. 70 games for the Detroit Pistons last year.
Right.
But they're looking at a position change. They're trying to see him as a point guard. Can he run a team league? Not just trying to make a roster, but prove that you can play multiple spots.
Now, the offense is going to be more of a challenge for Brown than the defense. He's shown he can defend, and he's got the body size to guard either position. Withers is at him to 17 for Detroit. That rolls off. March working hard underneath, and it pays off with the bucket.
We was talking about over 30, if I had to guess.
He's 25.
25.
25.
He's a mature-looking 25, isn't he?
He's got 5 points. Brown with the strong, and he's got a dozen.
And man, for somebody.
A look at what Croatia's done here today in their first Summer League experience. Got the team photo, a historic day for the program. Has punched above its weight in terms of NBA players historically.
So when I lose my hair, I'm just a bald-head, middle-aged man.
Detroit dominated in the second half. Croatia scored just 34 after halftime.